Ways in which people express their views and make government understand adhanas, rallies, strikes, etc. Correct response. True is the most accurate answer.
Which of the following are the ways in which people express their views and make governments understand what actions they should take? Or
Perfect. All of the above is the correct choice. In a democratic government, if the government wants to continue to be in the power, they have to be re-elected by the people. On track. True is the correct answer. State true or false. If a country's people are quick and alert, the democratic character of that country will be weaker. Well done. False is the right choice. Identify the leader. Correct. Nelson Mandela is the right answer. People show disapproval against the decisions of the government by direct confrontation with the government. Smart move. False is an accurate answer. Before the elections, the candidates announce their programs and policies is chose as ruling party is called. You're right. Party manifesto is the correct answer. In our society, there is a general tendency to value and care for the girl child more than the boy child. Great job. False is the accurate answer. The Supreme Court, the Indian Railways are some institutions that are not the part of the government. Nicely done. False is a solid answer. It is the duty of a democratic government to provide dash, wesh, and dash to all its citizens. Clear logic. Your choice, equality and justice is sound and 100% true. One of the key ideas of democratic government is its commitment to equality and justice. Smart pick. True is the correct choice. Hector and his classmates wanted to learn their own language. What was their language? Well reasoned. Zulu is the correct choice. Cauvery River dispute has been there since how many years ago? Sharp thinking. 30 is the right choice. State true or false. Religious processions and celebrations can't lead to conflicts. Right choice. False is the best answer. The dash of India guarantees equal rights to men and women as voters and citizens. Valid point. Constitution is true. Name the leader of the African National Congress who fought against apartheid. Bravo! Nelson Mandela is the answer. Elections held when the legislature completes its term of 5 years is known as. Strong choice. General election is the right answer. Which of the following are the ways in which people show their disapproval? You got it. Your choice, all of the above, is right. In a democracy, the dash, the give the decision-making power to the government. Solid response. People is a valid choice. What is the fixed time period for which a government is elected in India? Right again. 5 years is a valid answer. Dash is the governance of the people, by the people and for the people. Good thinking. Democracy is the right answer. In which year did Mandela become the president of South Africa? Nice work. You chose 1994 and it is correct. The river on which Krishnasagar Dam and Metter Dam are situated. Nice selection. Kaveri River is the correct and valid answer. Justice can only be achieved when people are treated dash dash. Excellent. Equally is a brilliant choice. Dash is an African word meaning apartness or separateness. Good job. Your answer apartheid works well here. South Africa is a country that has people of how many races? Great thinking. Many races is the right choice. The dam in Tamil Nadu, which is located on the Kaveri River. You chose Mecha Dam, and it is correct. In which year did South Africa become a democratic country? Exactly. 1994 makes sense, and it is right choice. Religious processions and celebrations can sometimes lead to. Excellent choice. Conflicts is the right answer. Which two states are involved in the Ravi Bees water dispute? Well picked. Punjab, Haryana is the correct answer. Governments are elected for fixed periods. In India, it is. Right choice. 5 years is the best answer. South Africa became a democratic country in the year dash. On track. 1994 is the correct answer. Meta and Krishna Sagar dams are situated on which river? Valid point. Kaveri is true. Which form of government is governed by a king or queen? Well picked. Monarchy is the correct answer. Name the native language of black people of South Africa. Nice work. You chose Zulu, and it is correct. The king enjoys supreme power in this type of government. Smart pick. Monarchy is the correct choice. The guiding principles of democracy are justice and dash. Good job. Your answer equality works well here. Mandela fought the apartheid system for several years. Strong choice. True is the right answer. What are the key elements of a democratic government? Excellent choice. Both B and C is the right answer. For how many years is the Indian government elected? Excellent. 5 years is a brilliant choice. The word apartheid means dash on the basis of race. Perfect. Separation is the correct choice. Ways of participating in the process of government. You're right. Both and is the correct answer. The dash is responsible to resolve the conflicts. Nice selection. Government is the correct and valid answer. The leader of the African National Congress was. Sharp thinking. Nelson Mandela is the right choice. The right to vote enables people to elect their. You chose representatives, and it is correct. What is the official language of South Africa? Great job is the accurate answer. The best land in the country was reserved for. Bravo. Whites is the answer. The person who fought against untouchability. Good thinking. Dr. Bir Ambedkar is the right answer. When did Africa become a democratic country? Well done. 1994 is the right choice. Government make rules that apply to everyone. Well reasoned. True is the correct choice. Non-whites were allowed to vote in apartheid. Great thinking. False is the right choice.
Elections in India are usually held once in. Solid response. Goodness is a valid choice.
The practice of dash is now banned by law.
Right again. Untouchability is a valid answer. Which language was spoken by the whites?
Clear logic. Your choice Afrikaans is sound and 100% true.
Afrikaans was the language spoken by the.
Smart move. Whites is an accurate answer.
The place where Nelson Mandela was born.
Nicely done. South Africa is a solid answer.
Apartheid means separation on the basis?
Exactly. Race makes sense and it is right choice.
Power of the government gets limited by.
Correct response. Regular elections is the most accurate answer.
The government in India is elected for.
You got it. Your choice 5 years is right.
Africa became a democratic country in.
Correct. 1994 is the right answer.
The protector of the Constitution is.
Exactly. Judiciary makes sense and it is right choice.
Some of the conflicts in our society.
Right again. All of the above is a valid answer.
Cauvery River disputes is between.
Correct response. Karnataka and Tamil Nadu is the most accurate answer.
Where did Hector Peterson live?
You chose Soweto, and it is correct.
Nelson Mandela was the leader of.
Smart move. African National Congress is an accurate answer.
What was Hector's own language?
On track. Zulu is the correct answer. Whites came to South Africa too. Excellent. Settle is a brilliant choice. Non-whites were not allowed to. Clear logic. Your choice vote is sound and 100% true.
Ambulance for white people was.
Great job. Well equipped is the accurate answer.
India is a democratic country.
Nice selection. True is the correct and valid answer.
Courts are part of the dash.
Well done. Government is the right choice.
Meta Dam is located in.
Great thinking. Tamil Nadu is the right choice.
When was Hector killed?
Good job, your answer 16 June 1976 works well here.
Maya Naidu lived in.
Nice work. You chose Johannesburg, and it is correct.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format.
Nicely done. Contact Narayan Changda on Facebook is a solid answer.